play into the hands of ENCE. He's going to go unchecked, but ENCE still gets splattered. Should have had that kill. And now blameF was spotting and notices the positions. He just backs away. He looked for the intel and he got it. But ENCE is going to be devastated he couldn't punish him for that push.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Although, Zello might be able to bail them out of a bad start. Ah, well, Device is there. The man that's twice as nice takes 2 heads and shut.
21 went to NIP, of course. I would say it probably didn't go as well as he was hoping for. And now back with the Astralis members, he is going to try and go back in for more. Aston in the meanwhile with 2. Zello with a beautiful 1 dig. But the MP9 is just shredding through the oncoming Ts. They're weakened, they're limping, and they're being finished off. 2 casualties though, and a potential post-plant. Won't be happening with the post-plant portion, but the 2 kills. Bomb over on B is going to be making moves up on ramp, and even within the confines of this rotation, it's been shut down so quickly. But it will fall upon Steya. His very capable hands with the AK. Double spray is good. It won't be denying the bomb plant just yet. However, that frag from Device probably will, as the bomb goes down again, and Zello in no position to pick that up anytime soon.
All the odds stacked against you. Doesn't want to die after time as well. 9 seconds left on the clock on this one, so we'll go on a bit of a suicide mission, run out towards the site, and Device will give him that opportunity. Shutting it down and getting
into the temple, allowing Device to try and open things up, but he's been smoked off.
Yabi. I was going to say, will he be the one to spot Raga, but it won't matter as Stairs already standing his ground and been able to find that frag for free. Device also gets involved with the AWP. And for Sound, you've got one last-ditch attempt. A play where he's lurking inside of the smoke, hoping maybe he can throw some carnage into this one. But they just shoot into it, finding a body shot and a connection, and clean up with absolute ease. So another round going their way. The tally yet to be broken. Even when they get fight for these rounds, you've got to roll up the sleeves and start doing some damage. The utility being bounced off the wall, ricocheting to slow down the push. And the double S's will survive the initial combat towards the B site. But here we go, Vince. The AKs find some connections. We're down to a 3v3.
Being smoked and naded back to the site. The spray goes awry from Yabi. He's had a rough start to this game. The Device there with the orb as ever. Present. Ready, willing, and capable to shut this one down. Raga, low HP 25 to his name when only 8 bullets in the magazine's already picked up 2 in this round, but he's not sure where both of those CTs are. He knows Device. Last spotted using that AWP on the CT side has been smoked out now, has to get aggressive, but blameF is there to lock down the 7-0. This time it's blameF to shut down. It was a really solid running 1D from Raga. And Stow, not for the first time, bested in the cave. A golden opportunity as Yabi will come back with 1, but the damage has already been inflicted across, and Steya sprays in for 2, turning this back around on its head.
Take to make. He sets his focus towards the A site, but Stare is already on the move, and he wants to turn those 2 kills into a 3K spray down. And that's just what happens. It's easy to blow them over in the late takes.
That's a good point. They've been softening up their targets time after time with that utility, which is, of course, a harken back to the classic Astralis era. And now Stone is there with the spray. BTN managing to withstand all the oncoming barrage of bullets, but he's down to 30. And Yabi now going to show his hand from the alcove. 1 kill, make that 2, and make that 9-0.
You've still got to find entry in towards the B site. Ooh, Device. A wrist breaker of a flick, but it's the face that gets cracked in by Sound as he unleashes the baseline towards the B site. There, waiting for the lineup, but Sound, he's turning up the decibels, Vince.
He is. Deafens Astralis into submission for this round. blameF, though, with the 1, is going to keep this round alive. Tons of surplus cash on the side of Astralis. They can certainly justify going in for this, especially if they can get this next pick. But it's going to have to be quick. Less than half of that fuse remains on the bomb. And Device caught in the corner. Wants to try and take at least 1 frag back with him. It will be the save. It will be Nexus's first round. But it was off 2 incredibly fast entry frags. And blameF may be about to deny some of these weapons anyway. Double spray, nearly with 3. The bomb may finish off BTN. Indeed it shall. So Nexus get the round, but the most money they have coming into the next is $4,500.
Benjamin, the back.
Themselves now with the finish line in sight and picking up steam, picking up pace.
The smoke's about to fade. Device hits the shot. Blamer puts the foot down on the bomb site. Sound only good for one. Can't continue his heroics, as instead it'll be Astralis returning to form at just the right time, closing out that half. Smiles, one team dominating over the course of the opening round of games here on the A stream. Ooh, all right then. Walking up lane. Nades in the back pocket. Going to be a fight for the cave. ENCE gets first contact and shuts down one. Ragga and Sound also pull up to the party, and they're blowing them away. Okay, a pistol round potentially on the cards here.
Exactly, you got to keep optimistic. You're always in fight. Until that 13th round hits, Nexus are not done. Sound takes a goosh, but still can't keep himself into position, especially as Ragga and Zello are making moves up from the middle side. Stare instantly removed by Sound's USP, and that leaves Device into a 1-on-4. Has tons of time left on the clock. Most of those CTs are funneling their way through catwalk.
It lets these rounds slip on by. And ENCE, he wants to deny anyone slipping into the A site as he's armed with an SMG in a prime time position.
Yes, and additionally, Astralis didn't go in for any kind of a force. A deagle is the most that they invested into this round. Ragga now caught in between multiple angles. They just line up for him though, so we can spray down with a FAMAS. Opening play with mollies and flashes preceding a peak. And all 5 of Astralis are here. This grenade can do a lot of damage though, but barely scratches the surface. Sound instantly dethroned by Stairs AK, but Stay, who was low, does get finalized.
Ragga, waiting towards the entrance of Cave, is able to punish Yabi. We're down to a 3 versus 3. All of the CTs, though, are back round towards lane, and Device is putting himself into a great position to close this out. They have to play off one another, and they don't realize Device is right here. Flabang works well, dazed and confused. They strike onto him, and the numbers keep on ticking. The metronome, the round is swinging. BTM with a wallbang breaks his way through and gives them the space to play with, but it's down to Blame F. 1v2. They're jumping on it. They're just going to stick it and look to steal this one away, and they will. He replies, but it's too late. A 5th round for Nexus by the skin of their teeth.
And the A site in a 5-on-5 retake is so rough. No incendiaries either. 2 smokes, a flash, and a HE, and they go for the white swing, and 3 kills behind it. Nexus getting slumped, getting punctured by all this engagement, these aggressive wide swings. And now Astralis have 7 match points.
We've just got pistols and a couple of nades. At least there's some sort of nades to work with to hold back the early push. But even then, you've got to hit some absolute worldies. And they walk into the crosshair towards bottom mid. Blame F takes 2.
Yeah, 2 pretty straightforward kills of that, isn't it? Yabi wants to get involved in the action and what could be the last round of our opening matchups for both of these 2 teams. Blame F with the easiest of shutdowns in the back. And Sound now with his deagle gonna have to go above and beyond. Astralis were the favorites coming into this game for good reason. We talked about some of the potential ways in which Nexus could get in this, but to be fair, Jackie, they never really saw eye in on that first half, and Astralis shut it down at 13-5.